Are you cooked for the ASVAB? The question of the day. Okay, so we get this question, or we hear this statement a lot when we do our lives and we're going through our practice tests. A lot of people will come across a question that looks too difficult and they'll say, I'm cooked. So let's talk about it. All right. Sadly, a lot of recruits make the mistake of not finding us before they take their ASVAB. There are many reasons why a recruit might fail the ASVAB. So below, I have put together 5 of the top reasons why most recruits do not pass the ASVAB. All right. So starting with reason 1, choosing not to study at all. Many people think that they don't need to study for the ASVAB. They assume that because they studied many of the subjects in high school, they'll do fine even if they just wing it. This train of thought isn't true. Why wouldn't you study? At the very best, brushing up on vocabulary and math concepts definitely helps you score higher on the ASVAB. Using a calculator is a no-no on the ASVAB, so you may want to revisit some math tricks for doing calculations by hand. Auto, shop, and mechanical aren't required high school courses, so these subjects may be completely new to you and require additional attention. Okay? So moving on to reason 2. Failing to realize how scores are used. The military uses 9 subtests on the ASVAB to determine which military jobs you qualify for. If you don't know how the scores are used, you can't decide which parts of the exam are most important to study. All right, we created a video on YouTube that breaks down how scoring on the ASVAB works. So go check that out. It's also on our TikTok. Reason 3, studying for the wrong subtest. If you don't want to be a mechanic in the military, why would you study for auto and shop information subtest? You should be spending time on the math and vocabulary subtests of the ASVAB. These are the subtests that compute the all-important AFQT score, which determine whether you can join the military branch of your choice. Reason 4, not using practice tests every day. This is a big one. You should be using ASVAB practice tests daily to brush up on your skills. This will get you used to what the real thing will be like. You need to feel this before you take the actual ASVAB. It's so important because you don't want to get cold feet on the day of the test. You must also use good practice tests that has everything that the real ASVAB has. Timed like the real ASVAB, graded and scored like the real ASVAB. All right, last but definitely not least. Reason 5, not studying math like you should. Every day, a new recruit emails us to tell us that they need help with math. This tells us that most people should be brushing up on their math skills more than anything else. This will make or break your ASVAB score. This is why we created so much math content inside of our study guide. We knew that our students needed the best possible math help they could get.